everybody, and welcome to our super amazing Animal Crossing species tier list. I'm Gale.
And I am excited to judge things based purely on whether or not they're cute and get points for it.
That's a way to put it. That is definitely a way to put it.
Every like is 10 points. We'll go with that.
We are looking at the species of Animal Crossing characters today, and we are going to determine which species reigns supreme. If you're going to have an island of only one type of animal in Animal Crossing New Horizons, what animal should you pick? We are going to tell you right now.
Spoiler alert, I hate a lot of these. I have my 10, and I've had like one or two others pass through my island. But just looking at some of these, I'm not excited.
Look, okay, to be fair, the icons that are shown here are not actually, they're not necessarily the best that their species has to offer.
Speaking of which, can you run down the structure of this episode real quick?
Sure. So, we're gonna look at a species, say, for instance, the ostrich. We have another screen up that shows all of the available ostriches. And then we will decide, the best, the one you hope for, the best kind of villager you want on your island. A decent villager, but, not always a priority. B, I'm happy I got it over others.
B's average.
B's average. And then
B's
there's C, not the worst I could get, but I'm kicking them off my island as soon as I get a better option.
And D is you put a sign up on your restaurant that says no octopi allowed, because, look at that thing.
And look, he's angry, but that doesn't mean he's ugly.
He's ugly.
So, let's begin with the ostriches. I think on Animal Crossing New Leaf, I had an ostrich for a village. I think I actually had her. I think her name's Gladys. GLaDOS? Yeah, Gladys.
Can I quick format question?
Sure.
Is this like the debate period, or is this just gut reaction? That one's ugly.
Debate.
Okay. I'm going to start us off by talking about ostriches are awful in real life, and they're probably awful in game.
But look at these beautiful ostriches. Look at Julia. Not Nindori. We're just gonna gloss over that.
I'm honestly not fond of most of these. I'm a little confused by the arms.
They're wings.
Yeah, but sometimes some of them have arms that come out of sleeves and some of them don't.
Well,
or it's just like two little
shirt.
nubs that come out of the sleeves.
Well, yes, it's a shirt.
But
it's a problem with the shirt.
Not doing any favors.
I think here's what I pose out that's going to probably be a theme throughout the rest of this episode. I like Animal Crossing characters that have an interesting shape. So, like, a lot of the characters are just categorized by round. And so something like an ostrich, which is, it's got the nice cute round head, but then has like a good like extended long vertical body. It's very aesthetically pleasing to me. Maybe not S tier aesthetically pleasing, but like compared to other animals that are just all like just two circles, I prefer some variety in their body structure.
So where would you put ostriches? Ostrichi?
I think they're a solid B. I think they're pretty average. Depending on who you get, it could be really cool. But then there's like the other half of ostriches where you get them and you're just like, well, I don't like their face.
I can agree with B. The ones that are single color are kind of not as pleasant, but
like Phoebe. Phoebe is like that's a pretty cool design.
Phoebe is single-handedly saving her species, yeah. I think it's just, we'll go with, I'm okay with them in B.
I think B is a solid place to put the ostrich. Now we have
Tiger.
I started with a tiger on my island. His name was Leonardo, and he is now gone. But not because tigers suck, more than
Tigers kind of suck.
Jocks suck.
I'm gonna go with a C.
Yeah, I think there's really, like, looking at the options, Bangle and Bianca are really the two where I'd be like, oh, I'd want them. But other than that,
there's nothing about them that's appealing. All of their eyes are weird.
They do
their face shape where they kind of do the whiskers all the way out is kind of weird.
Oh, I kind of
ears
like that.
Don't quite match. Yeah, I'm going C.
You know what? Other than the top two, I think it's C as well. So I am happy with C. I already feel like the disappointment flowing in.
Next up, alligator.
Alligators. Another interesting one.
D.
I don't know. Oh, Gale. I love her.
Yeah, no, you got rid of Dell.
I did get rid of Dell.
And then immediately after they came to my island, like not like me asking or anything, and now I want to get rid of Dell. D tier. Also, when I was a kid at the zoo, I don't know if it was an alligator or a crocodile, but it like tried to bite me through the glass. So, D tier.
I would say C. They at least look interesting.
No, the eyes are creepy. They're weird. Their head is way too big for their body.
Yeah, but let me put this out there, because I know what's going to come up eventually. There are some ugly villagers and species coming up. I think D is a different level than I don't like.
We can move them up later, but so far I don't want this on the same plane as tigers.
Let it be known, I will give this to you. Let it be known that I think alligators are C tier.
I'm okay if this is not a bell curve. When we did the Fire Emblem, it was pretty evenly distributed. This will probably not be that. For example, Anteaters. C.
Yeah. None of the Anteaters are, there's none that I'm like, ooh, I love that Anteater. I'm so excited for them to come to my island.
I like that one because the audience can see me pointing exclusively because its name is Cyrano, and I love Cyrano de Bergerac, but like, that's all it's got going for it.
Yeah.
And those eyebrows are giving me Satsuki Kiryuin vibes.
I like their interesting face shape and their tails. Their tails are cute.
Oh, the peacock tails. I didn't even notice those were...
Yeah.
I saw one on a video and thought it was part of an outfit.
No, peacock tails, and they're adorable, and I love them.
I am okay to moving it up. Okay, peacock tails are keeping it out of D. I'll put it that way.
Yeah, I like them in C. Interesting look, maybe not the best overall. Next is... Bird. And this is like... Birds are like OG... villagers.
Okay.
And it shows
more like, oh Jesus, no.
I'm trying very hard to forgive you. It is very tough.
What are you gonna do to me?
Bart, God is love.
Oh, these are so bad. These are so bad.
Yeah.
Jock Sparrow. Really? Sparrow the Jock. Yeah, these are D.
None of them are. I like Midge.
There's no really good patterns that I like. There's no good faces. The eyes always look wrong. They look like Angry Birds as the head, right? Because Angry Birds are just the head. But then you put a body on it and the proportion looks off. That's what I'm getting with this. Oh gosh.
Looking at Jitters.
Jitters. He's killed people. He has killed people.
He really has.
Those eyes.
Poor Jitters, I'm sorry, but you are clearly coked out of your mind. Alright, birds. Is that D?
That's
D?
a D.
I'm sorry, birds. Another boring round shape and no good options.
And next up, bull.
I'm not looking forward to bulls. They're fine.
Yeah, fine's about what I'm thinking.
They're like...
pretty generic.
None of them are cute.
I don't know if cute... No. I mean, they do have personality. I'm assuming Gale is just, has different images of bulls flying across the screen right now.
Well, they won't be flying, but
They'll be there.
I'll pull them up. But yeah, no, none of the bulls are cute.
Coach looks like that one teacher in high school who was only the coach because they had to. Like, they're secretly an alcoholic and they're just trying to hold it together.
Yeah, I would not be happy if I got a bull on my
You
island.
need to win this championship for them.
Not gonna lie. My vote is D. There's not a single redeemable bull for me. I'm sorry, bull lovers out
More
there.
like, nope. Okay. Cat.
Now here's where we finally can get some top tier villagers. Not only is this like Anka and Bob and like Cat.
What? They have Cat and Kid Cat as different characters.
Yes.
Oh, they have Lincoln Toon So,
and then there's Mitzi, Mo.
Monique is, that exists. Okay. Pierre
Raymond.
needs to get burned. Pearl and Raymond. I have Pearl, and I love Pearl. Pearl's one of my favorite villagers. Raymond, I've seen some weird pictures of Raymond that made me uncomfortable.
But look at him. He is a suave cat.
Uncomfortable in the kind of, I don't know how I feel about this. Like,
look.
let's put him in S and move along.
Yes. I think cats are an easy S tier. You get a cat on your island, you're excited about. Except if it was Tabby. I don't know if I'd be so excited.
Tabby and the mime, because you know how I feel about mimes.
Which mime?
Pierre.
Pierre? Oh. Well, good thing that creature is not in New Horizons.
Pierre's the kind of thing where you read their mind and there's just nothing. Pierre is just one-stop killing machine. Chicken.
The chicken. I'm going to be upfront. I don't like chickens in general. I think they're fine as birds, but a lot of people are like, "Oh, cute chickens."
Do you mean real life or like?
Yes.
Okay.
Like, I don't get that cushy feeling when I look at a chicken. I just kind of go, "It's a chicken." They certainly can be cute pets, just not for me.
I'm not horrified. Cinnamon is. I'm not horrified by the body design. Somehow the head having that extra, like...
Feathers?
Yeah, that, like, the neck separation, shoulders, that's weird. Somehow that saves it, I think.
It is interesting. It is visually diverse.
I'll say B. Do you think C?
Yeah.
I think
none of them are stars. Like, I'd never look at any of these and go, yes.
But also none of them make me want to say kill it with fire. That's my thing. It's true. Like, to me, B is the average of neither way, and chickens to me are neither way.
All right, I agree. Chickens are kind of here nor there.
Next up, Cub,
which I don't really understand the difference between a cub and a bear. I guess there's just different sizes. But you know what? The tier maker setting
we just found a pre-made list, so that's why there's no difference between cow and bull as well.
Yeah.
No, there is cow in there. Okay.
Well, I mean, it's on here too. Like, they have them separated, so I guess that's canon.
Didn't know if I thought we were going alphabetical for no reason because we started with ostrich. Okay,
we did.
Let's go through some of these cubs.
Look, cubs.
Blue bear.
Cubs
Cherry,
are pretty good. I mean, look at Judy.
Judy is quite good.
Judy is amazing. She's kind of an S tier.
Maple's a cub. Gotta be S.
I mean, even Murphy, he's cute and a green. Picoe. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. She's adorable. Poncho.
Yeah. Oh, and Stitches.
And Stitches.
Maple and Stitches.
Look.
Vladimir's the only thing I got against the Cubs so far, but Maple and Stitches are both S tier, so put those Cubs in S.
I have Stitches on my island, and Stitches is my best friend, and he's never leaving. He's gonna be my Animal Crossing boyfriend forever.
Next up, deer.
A female deer.
I don't know why I was thinking does.
These guys are pretty awesome as well.
Some of these guys are awesome. Okay, yeah. No, these guys are pretty cool. Yeah, I'll give it to them.
I love the deers. Also because the ones without horns kind of just make me think Chihuahua instead. And so I'm just like, you know.
I will say, what saves them for me is how cute the deer was in Agretsuko.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's making these cute for me. Because, like, Deirdre, I could definitely be on the side of Deirdre needs to get out of town. But I'm okay with this.
I think that we should put deer in S tier. I think they're pretty. I wouldn't say no to like 90% of these deer.
The more I stare at Deirdre, the more I want to put them in A. I think you're right. It is a very strong group. We'll put S for now. I think between who we have in S right now, we'll probably drop one of them down later.
Well, I mean, we have a lot of species to go through. So, like...
And the next species is dog.
Dog. Alright, I like the dogs. This is the one I put as my A tier. Because, like, I have two dogs. I have Bones and
Goldie.
I have Goldie in my island. And I am happy.
Goldie.
I am happy with both. But at the same time, one, there are definitely some undesirable dog options. And two, like...
Hold up. Pull up Walker for me. What is that?
It's a dog.
Why are his eyes like that?
Because he's a dog. He's a dog. It's Animal Crossing. You can't question these things.
Okay, Goldie is saving Walker right now, because Goldie's awesome.
Yes. I think they're A tier. I think they're someone that you're happy for most of them. You're like, oh, that's interesting. But they're not like, I'm going to kick somebody out of my island, you know,
yeah,
worthy.
and the ones that are bad aren't so bad, except for Walker. So, I'll go with that.
A. I like A.
And next up, duck.
Duck, okay, my personal opinion, duck is bird done better. Not perfect, not S tier, but I feel like most of the ducks have like at least texture and personality that the birds don't have. Right?
They're awful.
They're not awful.
They're
Look at Scoot.
so bad.
You look at Scoot. You tell Scoot he's awesome.
Scroll up. You know who I'm looking for. Keep going.
What, are you looking for Freckles?
Freckles.
Look, just because Freckles is an abomination doesn't mean the rest of the ducks are an abomination.
I'm looking at the ducks and I'm not...
Look at Ketchup. Look at Miranda. Look at Molly. They're cute. They've got personality.
No. Poor qualities does not make personality. BoJack Horseman taught me that bad things are not interesting, they're just bad. Now here's my thing. There's only one of these ducks that I'm looking at that I actually like. Go toward the bottom. Further down. It's Molly. You know why? Because Molly looks like a real duckling. The rest of them, to me, can't decide on what a face is supposed to look like. Can't decide on how big eyes are, where they're supposed to be. I'm not liking these ducks.
Darling. Look, okay. We have to set a precedent here. This is Animal Crossing.
See.
All characters are going to have different freaking eyeballs. That's part of the game. That's how it works. You can't judge the characters because Animal Crossing makes everybody have a different type of eyeball.
Again, I think I'm going to say it's probably with all of the birds. The beak makes it hard for them to get the face shape right.
I think adorable.
I think they belong in C at the highest.
I think they're B.
I think Molly belongs in A, and everything else belongs in the bin. C.
No. Look at Ketchup. Look at Ketchup. Look at her face. Look at those eyes. It's super cute.
Is Ketchup supposed to have hair? Some of
They're
them...
ducks.
Some of them have haircuts. Some of them... Okay, I need to get over my frustration with the inconsistency of this game as a whole. Still, I'm not finding near any of these that I actually think, oh, I want to learn more about you.
I think they're adorable. You don't want to learn more about Scoot? Scoot's an icon. Scoot's got a Twitter presence.
Scoot's okay. Scoot and Molly are the only ones that are okay.
What about Weber? Weber looks like he's got some interesting things to say.
Weber looks like he would look at me and say, I've got better things to do.
Exactly.
That's
He's
not
better
interesting.
He's better than you.
I will leave. I will go downstairs and sell everything on your island.
No, you won't. You won't touch my island, dang you.
C. Take it or leave it.
B. I'm in control.
For long. Next up, Eagle.
Eagle! Ah! Ah!
These are a little weird.
They've got the same neck ruffle thing as, like, a chicken's.
They all have...
Except for Sterling, who I think is trying to pretend to be an eagle, but is actually like a toucan. Yeah, in disguise.
They all look like they either have so much personality or none. Like Celia. Is that a dirndl?
I don't know what that word is.
Oktoberfest.
Yeah.
German beer maiden. The outfit.
Yes.
Okay. Hey.
What?
Hey. These are the only birds that I think are proportionally done in a way that doesn't make me feel like they're off.
I think they're interesting. I don't like them.
I don't see one that I outright despise.
But there's also no, like, other than Celia, there's no, like, cute ones.
There's no cute ones, but they're not going for cute. They're going for, like, cool.
But Animal Crossing is cute. There is no cool in Animal Crossing.
I'll take B, because you're right. None of them are super, super standout amazing.
Yeah.
Except for Apollo, because I'm pretty sure he represents America.
So next we have...
Frog.
I love frogs.
I hate these.
I love their...
The mustache makes this so bad.
I love their little eyes on the top of their heads.
Oh no.
And they're so happy. And they're so small and round. Look at Lily. Look at that face.
Why?
Look at that. Look at Rattle. Look, he's ready
What is Rattle?
He's ready for quarantine.
Where are his eyes?
They're up here.
The white spots or the yellow spots?
The white spots.
What?
What about Ribbot? He's a great robot.
I hate so much about all of this.
They're so cute. Okay, look, I'm going to put this out here. I think that spiders can be cute. Other insects can be cute. Lots of unorthodox animals can be cute. Darling thinks butterflies are terrifying.
No, listen. I will admit that I am prejudiced toward mammals. Easy enough. Air or water or land-based, I like mammals.
Can mammals be in the air?
I'll think of an example later. Yeah, kangaroos can fly. They can jump. Giraffes? Sure. But here's my thing. I understand that reptiles and amphibians, to me, it's like can go either way, right? So like skinks, newts, salamanders, axolotls, a lot of those are positive. But there are some that are harder for me to be positive, like frogs and toads. It's more difficult for them to be cute to me. You gotta put in the work. They didn't put in the work.
Look at Jeremiah. He got a little squiggle mouth.
D.
No, they're fun.
D.
They're fun.
Look at Diva.
Yes.
Dear Lord.
Fine, I put ducks in C. Oh, this hurts.
You put them in C? I
No,
said
B.
No, you put frogs in C.
Oh, they're not D.
They're D.
They're not D. There are frogs that I would take 100% every time. Look at Lily.
Compare a bull to a frog for a second. I would rather have that bull.
I would rather have the frog. The bulls are awful.
I can live with bottom of C.
They're staying in C.
Next up, goat.
Contrary to popular belief, they aren't the greatest of all time. Their mouths kind of end up looking like butts, and I don't like them. I want to. I really do. I know a lot of people like Sherb. Sherb's great.
D.
Sherb's not enough to save
D.
me from all of it. It's just, no.
Next up, gorilla.
Do we even have to pretend?
D.
Does anyone like the gorilla? Let me know if you are a person watching this and you actually go for Gorilla Island.
If you would put the gorilla anything above B, I will give you the address of a park near my house. We'll meet there at sunset. Behind the school, the old-fashioned way. Next up, hamsters. S. Moving along.
No.
Okay, now that I'm looking at all the hamsters, not great.
They are the most boring body shape.
Apple is amazing.
Look, she's cute. But then you've also got Rodney. You really gotta put Rodney in S tier?
I'm okay with. I think
They're
my problem is Apple is pulling them out of B for me.
No, they are B at best. Even Apple is usurped by so many other better villagers. Like, Apple, for me, is not going to beat Stitches, is not going to beat, even Punchy the cat.
I can actually agree with this. Let's go B.
It's B, yes, B.
I was about to give the address of the park behind the school so we can meet there at sunset, but... Next up, hippo.
I haven't had a hippo before.
Renee was one of my starters.
Renee's a rhinoceros.
Next up, rhinoceros. Edit that in like 5 seconds sooner. Okay. I'm not really vibing. I'm not digging any of these.
Harry freaks me out. Bubbles looks like he or she could have a great personality, but none of them really make me happy.
The teeth are not good. Just throwing that out there.
There's a thing, with rhinos have a similar, structure, right, to the hippo in terms of Animal Crossing.
Hey, dear.
There are some, they work really hard to make some really cute rhinos. Like I'll show you Merengue, or Meringue, I don't know how to pronounce her name. Either way, but they, put effort to make them look cute, despite the face shape. So I know it's possible for a villager to be cute, despite the bulging front face. They just don't do it for these poor hippos.
Here's my thing. I think if the real life equivalent of an animal is cuter than the best Animal Crossing one, and it shouldn't be, automatically goes in D. And you know what? I've been following Fiona since before day one. The baby hippo since Cincinnati Zoo. Cincinnati, yes. She's adorable. These hippos, they're D.
I say C. They are not hit with a net until they get out of your village ugly. They are throw out at the first
Some
chance.
of them are, yeah. But
So I think...
there are others that are, well, wait a bit.
I think compared to the gorillas, where I would never invite them to my island in the first place, I could use a hippo as a placeholder villager, you know?
Sure. Alright, next up, horse.
Okay. Horses are interesting because they got some like choice horses in the mix. Like Julian, the unicorn.
Which I have. Or Epona from Legend of Zelda.
Or Colton, or Renee. Savannah's pretty cool being a zebra.
I'm in favor of these horses, actually.
I really like these horses. I don't think I think on alone Julian would be a S tier. But
I'm okay with A.
Horses as a whole are A.
Yeah, I can go for that.
They're pretty great, but they're
this
not
is
like...
where I'll agree that the interesting body and face shape works for them.
Yeah.
Next up, kangaroo.
Astrid's got a style. I want to like the kangaroos. Why can't they make the kangaroos?
Yeah,
nice?
that's... Here's another problem with this. Do the ones in the pouch have a separate identity?
I don't think so. I don't know. I've never had a kangaroo.
That's weird. I'm saying C.
I like how Rooney apparently doesn't have a Joey. Neither does Walt. I guess only the women have children. What an interesting thing to discover.
I'm saying C or D, honestly.
I'm saying C.
Okay.
They're not kill it with fire.
Next up, koala.
I'm interested in koalas.
I have Melba, sorry. Always get that mixed up. And I like Melba. Looking at the list of koalas, I think Melba might be the best one. Maybe Yuka.
You lucked out. I like Yuka. She's cute. I like Sydney. Sydney seems like an okay koala. Like, not like the worst. Again, like maybe not S tier, sure, but not like I'm gonna burn it with fire.
I would say A.
Eugene's got some personality.
I'd say high B, because looking at them, they're either I want to keep you, or you're a placeholder.
Yeah.
And I think that's what B is. It goes either way.
Yeah, I could see that.
Next up, lion.
Oh, lions. I'm sorry, lions. You're just not built to look good.
Yeah.
Not at all. Not at all.
None of these. Okay, next up, monkey.
I apologize again to lions. And I apologize to monkeys as well. I
don't. These are bad.
I don't like monkeys.
All of these are very bad.
They all scare me. I don't like monkeys.
You know what they need to get? The new Legends of Monkey. That was an attractive monkey.
That's because he was a man.
He's a hot guy. Next up.
Look, wait. Before we move up, I want to say something. You know, where lions were completely without, hope to be saved. I do see some hints of cuteness in the monkeys, like Nana. Nana looks like she's close to being a cute villager.
Close. But compare these to the monkeys in Super Monkey Ball.
Yeah, the Super Monkey Ball monkeys really, really did it. But also, like, the porter. He's a cute monkey. I mean, you don't have him on your island per se, but he's cute. Champ's got a cute face. They're just
bottom of the barrel full of monkeys.
They're just not great. I'm sorry, monkeys.
I'll laugh at my own joke. Next up, octopus.
I like the octopus. They're interesting. They're the only other. I think them and frogs semi-aquatic. I mean, octopuses, technically octopi are fully aquatic, but that makes them interesting. Zucker's cool. He's like a little piece of... Oh, I can't remember what it's called.
A scoop of ice cream?
No.
Oh, takoyaki?
Yeah, he's takoyaki. So he's cool. Marina's cute. Inkwell, I think, is a Splatoon thing.
Yeah.
I think they're cute.
Is Inkwell Splatoon, or is that from I feel like it's Mario character as well. I don't remember. Somehow, I don't hate these as much as I thought I did.
Yeah.
Early on, I came off strong on octopi, but looking at them for more than 30 seconds, decently well done. Still not anyone I'd want to have a conversation with, but not someone that I would look at and dropkick.
I think okay. I'd put them personally in A.
I can agree with A.
They're cute, they're interesting, they're different.
Yeah, I can go with that. Next up, Wolf.
Okay, like wolves are kind of automatic
They're
S
S
tier.
tier, yeah.
There really isn't a bad wolf.
Especially because of, what's her name? Audie?
Yeah, Audie. She's awesome. I have Vivian on my island. I'm happy. I love Vivian.
They've also got the best names. Freya, Fang.
Kyle.
Nope. Put him in A.
No. They're S tier.
I'm okay with all of them except Kyle being an S.
Well, too bad. They're all S tier. Next, we have the bear.
Bears are cute. No, these are... Okay. I was thinking of cubs.
You were thinking of cubs. Bears are interesting. They're like cubs, but uglier. So much uglier.
Yeah, I got nothing for
I'm
these.
sorry. Bears, you got screwed by the cubs. I put you in C.
I agree with that.
So next we have the cows.
Cows. Not spectacular.
No. They're kind of like the bulls, only females.
Yeah, C for cow.
Slightly better because they at least have a little bit of cuteness to them.
Next up, pig.
Aw, Agnes isn't terrible.
Is Chops part of the Royal Canadian Mounted Police?
I have no idea.
I'm gonna go with yes. Curly was one of my starting villagers, and I honestly didn't care when he left. He was one of my first two, and I thought, oh, it's fine.
I like Gala. I like Lucy. I like Peggy.
Peggy is very good.
Peggy was on my island, and she left so that Vivian could move in.
And I claimed her when she left. That's who I went and fought for.
You didn't claim her. You offered her a position.
I fought for her.
But yeah, I think pigs are pretty good. I think they're like dogs.
I think they're really hit or miss though.
Yes. I think they're A tier. You get a good pig, you want them, but there's no like top tier. Oh my gosh, there's no other option.
But at the same time, you get a bad pig, and it's like you.
Yeah, but
okay. Here's what I'll say.
There's not enough bad pigs for me.
Yeah, you get a good pig, you like it, you want to keep it. You get a bad pig, you just don't care. I'm gonna go with A. Yeah.
Yes.
Next up, rabbit. Oh my god, why is it looking at me like that?
Cause it's bunny.
Why does it look two-dimensional?
She's bunny.
The whole point of this... Why? The whole point of this game is that it's simple three-dimensional shapes. They look 2D.
Because they're staring straight forward?
Why are they all staring straight... Wait, go back up. Dottie?
Look, I was more concerned about Coco.
I thought Coco was a graham cracker. Are you telling me that's a living thing?
Yes, I like Coco. I really do. Coco's one of those villagers that, like, you get that they're supposed to be creepy and unnerving, and they are, but it's so interesting and fun.
Hold up. Quick thing. I would like Gaston so much more if his name was, like, Scruffy. If it was just... Scruffy.
I,
Or if he sounded like Yosemite Sam.
I feel like he's a sheriff.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for, Western Sheriff. But instead they named him Gaston, and like, no. Wrong vibe.
Ooh, look at Mira. She looks like a superhero.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Oh, I love them.
Look at O'Hare. All of the
love
rabbits are just dead.
They're not dead. It's
They're
just
just
a picture you're looking
Dead
at.
inside.
I like the rabbits a lot.
I do not.
They're interesting. They have personality.
There is not a single rabbit.
Oh, there's not a single rabbit you like. Not a single one
Okay,
of
you know what,
these
you
you'd
know
be
what?
like, oh, that's cute.
Here's my thing. The rabbits that I like are just okay. The rabbits that I don't like, I would refuse to let onto my island.
I like 90% of the rabbits. They're so cute.
I would not put them above C, but you have the mouse, and you're going to put them in B. I say
Yes.
C.
B. They're cute.
Next up, Rhino.
Okay, so here's where I was saying before about, like, they have a weird face shape that makes it difficult to be traditionally cute with them, but they still manage to do it for, like, a character like Merengue. Or Meringue. I don't
think
know
we're
how to
talking with
pronounce
Meringue.
it. Meringue? Okay.
I think because she's going for the whipped dessert thing.
Alright. So she's, like, legitimately cute. She's got a strawberry horn.
Here's the other thing, though. My first two villagers were Curly and Renee. I don't think they pulled it off as much with Renee.
But I'm just saying, in general, Rhino is such a hard shape to do, and such an interesting shape, and I think for most of the characters, they're good. None of them are horrifying.
Yeah, you're right. I'm okay with B. Maybe an A, but I'm okay with B. Yeah, definitely B. Alright, next up, Penguin.
Now this is what I mean by, like, the shape is just so...
I'm going back to the beaks.
So
You can't,
fairly spherical.
you can't put a beak on these things and have it work, I guess, because, no.
I mean, they're Surf's Up Penguin, though.
Excuse me?
He's like the main character.
He's
in
a
Surf's
rock
Up.
hopper, yeah, but it's the same species. I mean, it's the same... Anything close.
Considering none of the other penguins look like him.
Okay, Rold is kind of okay. I have Wade on my island, and Wade's not bad.
I have Tex, and I want him off.
Yeah.
They're just too round for me. Again, I need some differentiation between the shapes, and they're just too... It's like a snowman.
Go through the rest of them?
Two-layered snowman for me.
I think the ones I like, I kind of really like. I think I like... Yeah, okay, so I would put them B. The ones I like, I really like. The ones I don't, I really don't. So that's a B tier for me.
I will give you B since I did B for Rabbit. I am on the other end. I would do C. Maybe even D. I'm not a big fan.
Next up, Elephant.
I don't have strong opinions about elephants.
They are just below average for me. None of them look great.
I mean, I do Tia just because she's a tea kettle.
Yeah.
But that's it.
None of them.
I mean, Ellie's cute, but none of them are like stand out above the rest.
But I also don't hate any of them, so C.
Yeah, C.
Next up, Mouse.
Okay, mice are interesting.
Oh, them ears is big.
They got big ears, strange head shapes.
Them's weird.
They're very strange. I want to give them points for being an interesting look.
The interesting is not appealing in this case.
That's where the butt was gonna come in, but they're kind of ugly.
Okay. No, look at Samson. Look
Yeah.
at the very bottom.
Yeah.
Samson looks like a Sunday morning comic, and I love those, and I still don't like him. They even
Yeah.
use one of my favorite names, Penelope, and it's not endearing. Yeah, no, D.
Yeah,
There's nothing
I'm
to like,
I'm
and I
s-
actively dislike so many.
I'm sorry, mice. I'm sure that there are a couple mice stands out there, but we're just not part of them.
Next up, squirrel.
I like squirrels. They're not S tier, but for me they're pretty A tier. They're all cute. I'd really want them. I really want a squirrel in my village. I don't have one.
I don't actually hate these.
But none of them are like hate worthy. They're
Yeah.
just, none of the. I don't think any of them
Even
are particularly.
the worst ones aren't atrocious. I'd say this is an A.
Yeah.
Next up, sheep.
Our final category.
Sheep.
Sheep. I started with a sheep. I started with Frida.
I have Carlos. And I'm very happy getting rid of Carlos.
Yeah, I'm sorry, sheep. I really like the idea of the ram horns. I really do. I like them, but
It doesn't work. It just didn't get pulled off.
They didn't make your faces very
Especially sometimes it feels like the face is too high, like above the neck.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to see the face sometimes, like in its entirety.
I'd say C.
Yeah, I'm not.
The fact that I have Carlos and I haven't actively tried to get rid of him, I have to put him in C.
So, now that we have them all put together, are there any that you're like, nah, I changed my mind, especially earlier?
I still...
I think alligators are still not D. I think, after seeing the atrocities in the other ones, the alligators were just
I'd be willing
boring.
to swap alligators and hippos.
But were the hippos really atrocious?
Look at that one.
Yeah, he's pretty atrocious.
Is anything in A and S that we need to move around? I don't think so.
I think we did pretty good. I think
These-
horse would be my closest to, S, if we can move stuff. Yes.
Yeah, I can live with that. I don't know if I want to change any of the S one. I'd probably move deer or wolf above cat.
Oh yeah, these aren't necessarily in order, but
Yeah, I think this is for their correct categories. I think that's right.
all right. And there you have it, everybody. This is our final ranking of the species of Animal Crossing. Now, we're going to do a different video, and in that video, we're going to rank all of the Animal Crossing villagers. But that's for next time. For now, you can tell us in the comments down below how badly we screwed with your favorite species of animal, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye!
Goodbye.
Hi there, it's the end of the video, my friend. Hit the bell if it was okay, I'm sure I'll make good content someday. I'll play some games or do some drawing, Pokemon and fights with darling, video essays and reviews. I couldn't do it without you, so thanks, like and subscribe.